on a potential deal that will not happen, and that is involving Viacom and CBS. Can tell you right now that National Amusements, the controlling shareholder of both companies, led by Shari Redstone, who had previously wanted the two companies to potentially engage in talks designed to see whether they could come to some sort of agreement on a combination, has withdrawn that proposal that Viacom and CBS engage in those discussions, reversing course in a sense, and now backing the new CEO at Viacom, Bob Bakish, and his plan to bring the company back to prominence and through its difficult period, and saying that she wants Viacom to remain an independent company. A letter from National Amusements, according to people familiar with the situation, is expected to be released shortly. But on both sides, sources tell me they are aware of this very recent development. This after the two companies had engaged in preliminary conversations, though CBS had yet to even make a bid for Viacom. Mr. Bakish himself, I will tell you, having spoken to some investors who've met with him and seen him in his presentations recently, does seem to be gaining a bit of a following amongst those investors who believe that he certainly does have his finger on the pulse of what may actually need to be done at Viacom. And so in recent days, there had been some sense that perhaps this was not going to have the momentum that others had thought. But now Shari Redstone, of course, who is the voice that matters here, is and has sent a letter indicating no more. Remember that letter I'd sent previously saying I really would like you guys to consider getting together. I think the scale would be beneficial. Now I don't. I think that, in fact, Viacom will be better off as an independent company led by Mr. Bakish, who she believes has shown quite a bit of promise in the early days of his reign, having taken over, of course, as an interim CEO from Tom Dooley when he stepped down. I believe it was in the middle of November, guys. So we can see the stocks are reacting at this point. There had been a bit of a premium in Viacom shares and the expectation that you would get potentially a premium bid from CBS for the company, though that always remained in some question. Certainly the synergies of a potential deal were significant, though some question whether you'd be able to realize all of them. But right now, that's all off the table. Leslie Moonves, it appears, will be able to pursue and continue to pursue the independent path he had for CBS as its chairman and CEO. And now Mr. Bakish certainly getting the backing of his most important shareholder, in Shari Redstone, again, in this letter that should be released in the not-too-distant future, but has been sent to the company saying, hey, we want you to discontinue conversations, and we like the strategy you're pursuing.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.